Great catching up with my next guest, Luke Sanders, who's going to be back in action against Nathan Maness coming up here at UFC Fight Night on November 28th. Luke, how's it going, man?
Man, it's good. It's good.
It's good to hear, and a lot to be good about, or feel good, I should say. We were talking off air. You became a dad again back in August. How cool was that?
It's amazing, man. It's the best. Got a beautiful family, so couldn't be upset about it. It's great.
No, good to hear. Always great having a new addition there in the family. We were supposed to see you back in August, and the timing of this was interesting, obviously, because obviously you had your little one in August as well. What actually took you out of that fight? Was it the incoming pregnancy, or was it something else?
Yeah, so the pregnancy was it was a high risk, and we spent a lot of time back and forth in the hospital, and she was, out here by herself with nobody that was going to be there. So the doctor was going to deliver the baby that week, so we had to abort mission, and family first over everything. So
good for you, man. I think some fighters might have not made that decision, right? They always feel pressured, but like you said, family first. I imagine it was a very difficult decision to come to that, but at the same time, you don't want to miss that stuff, right?
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that and live with myself. So that it was ultimately that was the end result. So
good on you, man. Good on you. And you got a really cool opponent here. Someone I don't know if you're familiar with or not. Nathan Maness, 12-1 record. What do you know about him? When they brought him to you, were you familiar with him, or did you have a look him up?
Yeah, I seen him. He fought on a card with my teammate, so I seen his debut. So I kind of already knew who he was. So.
Good stuff. And the right opponent to come back to, I imagine, because it's been a bit since we've seen you in the cage. I know you had some injuries and some other stuff. Is this the type of fight you wanted in your return fight?
Yeah, man, I'm happy with everything, and to be fighting and to be this close. It's been a long time coming, so we're almost there.
And how do you feel like you match up against Maness in this fight?
I think it's a good matchup for me. I'm excited, man. Like, I've been doing the work, so it's just time to capitalize and, make a stamp.
No, absolutely. And obviously you guys have kind of similar records, but I mean, you have a lot more fights in the UFC. How much do you think that'll play into this fight, just because you've been in the cage that much longer, in the octagon, that is? Yeah,
I mean, those things are always on your side when you have the experience. So, man, I know it's different too, because you can be on the other side and you can be hungry and all that stuff. But I'm hungry too, and I'm a gamer. So,
what's it been like? You haven't been off like super long, but obviously we haven't seen you since 2019. To see the division just blossom, I mean, it's the hottest division I think right now in the UFC. How has that been? Sort of just seeing that you're a part of this really exciting weight class right now.
Yeah, man, we're the best. We're the best out there, and a lot of the guys were that are at the top of the division was guys I felt were same position I was when I started in the UFC. So I know I'm right there with those guys, and it's just a matter of one or two more, and then my name will be right there in the mix, and that's what what's gonna come to fruition. Just keep on stacking these wins.
Training camp, how have you structured things for this camp? I imagine you're back home, or did most of your training back home?
Yeah, so for training camp, everything's crazy because of quarantine and stuff, but I've had a lot of good training partners. Lots of fights have been popping up in the gym, so I've been working with Santino, my head coach. Man, we got everybody. Angel Cejudo, my coach Alan, boxing coach. He's phenomenal. Corrales just fought, so I was already giving him a bunch of rounds. Henry Corrales, and then, man, we got a lot of young bucks. Hunter Azure, he just fought. Been training with him. I had my camp, so just man, staying ready, staying in there, getting lots of action. So.
Excellent. So you are in Arizona right now. I wasn't sure if you were back in Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm in Arizona.
Okay, good stuff. So did you live there now, or is that just you do your camps there?
Yeah, I'm living here right now. So
good for you.
We were out here. We had the baby out here. We kind of came right before the whole COVID thing went crazy. It was like 1 or 2 weeks, and as soon as we got here, everything shut down, so it was crazy. But we made it work, and we were already out here. So
That's awesome. Yeah, because I know that gym's been on a roll right now in terms of some of the wins. You mentioned Corrales, what a win that was for him, and like, yeah, it's been probably a good time to be there just with everything that's been going on. Like you mentioned, all the fights.
yeah, perfect time.
Good to hear. How's the weight cut going? I know when you've been off for a while, it's a little bit tougher, but I know your guy was pretty disciplined.
Yeah, I got Jason Phillips helping me with N3 Nutrition. He's pretty much knows my thing to the T, and same protocol. I just started changing things up a little bit today, and yeah, man, I'm lean and mean and fighting machine.
As they say, that's good. Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
I'm gonna have Santino, Allen, and then I'm gonna rock it with my pops.
Oh, awesome! He's coming. That's cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Where does he live right now?
He's in Nashville.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So he's making the trip. Oh, good for him. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I wasn't sure if you brought the whole family down to Arizona. It is nice out there, I got to say. But Tennessee's pretty nice too.
Tennessee's, man, that's home. But man, you can't beat this snowbird weather,
No, absolutely. I went to Nashville a few years ago and Memphis. I went there. It's beautiful out there for sure.
Yeah.
So, but I've also been to Arizona too. And like you said, the weather, you can't compete with that, right? So
yeah, that's where my woman's from, Memphis. So, but yeah, this time in Scottsdale and Phoenix is
it's as good as it gets. Yeah, exactly.
It's primo, yeah.
I'm missing it. Like, I can't leave the country right now because of COVID, because of all the restrictions. So I haven't even been to the States at all this year. But Arizona's not that far from where I am in Vancouver. Like, it's like a 2-hour flight or something. It's pretty close.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that's right there.
Good stuff.
It's nothing.
How's this fight? How's this fight playing out on November 28th? You feel like you're going to get your hand raised, but how do you envision it playing out?
Man, I've seen so many different ways, and it doesn't matter to me. I got one thing on my mind, and that's exactly what you said, get my hand raised. So, I mean, I can do whatever I got to do, but at the end, it just matters about getting that W.
I sort of talked about there, it's been a bit since we've seen you back in the cage. I'm sure, obviously you want to get a quick turnaround if things go well, but at the same time, you got this new baby and it's going to be the holidays coming up soon. So are you kind of looking, after this fight to just sort of take it easy and then come back, or would you be open to a short notice opportunity?
Yeah, it just depends, man. It's all up in the air. Just right now, just full steam ahead at the 28th, and then evaluate. But yeah, the plan is to stay busy, keep healthy, get the momentum going. So that's always on my mind right now.
Do you see yourself as kind of the dark horse of this division, right? Because you've been off for a while. There's been a lot of moving parts, but you got some really good wins already as a bantamweight in that division. Is that how you sort of see yourself?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, I haven't really got the credit. I feel that I've done it. I've come in, I went right against the deepest in the pack. I was thrown right to the wolves from the beginning. Before that, I fought 3 guys that were in the UFC and beat them, that have went to the UFC. So I feel like, it's just a matter of time. They can't keep denying me, and you can look on the records. I'm on the records. So it'll pop up, man. It's going to happen.
Luke, great to see you back in action. I'm excited for this fight, November 28th, UFC Fight Night. Anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to plug? I'll give you the last word.
My coach, Santino, he's awesome. Fight ready. My new UCAN, they got the great supplements. My wife, my son, just all my family and my support system, they're a huge help, and they keep me rolling. So much love to them, and I appreciate all of you guys.